Man, another year is here. Lines on the field, guys lacing up their cleats. The sounds of chin straps being buckled lets you know that football is here, and we're excited to be underway. We're looking forward to competing all camp and just continue to create some camaraderie around here and fighting together.
And Teddy, how different is this for you? Obviously, you went through the season with this team last year, but not a training camp with this team.
Well, I'm excited to be here, to be experiencing this training camp with these guys. I get a chance to see what really made us a special team last year, and I think what we were able to do in the spring and what I'm going to be able to experience here in training camp is going to, show me why we were such a good team last year. But of course, it's a new year, it's a new team. But the foundation, it doesn't change. So we have a group of leaders here who are setting a great example for guys who are new to this. A guy like myself, it's my first time going through camp with this team, and I'm just excited to be a part of it.
Teddy, why did you choose to come back? I mean, considering you looked like you had an opportunity to at least compete for a starting job elsewhere, I mean, what made you want to come back?
I mean, I just look at different opportunities that I have. Being here, and I just go from there. I'm here. I'm excited to be here, and I'm looking forward to this season being in New Orleans.
How much more do you know the offense now opposed to last year? You got kind of a crash course.
Yeah, man. Last year, it's like every week I was learning a new system, and it was great. It challenged me mentally to see how much volume I could maintain. But to be able to experience just the core foundation of this offense throughout the spring this year and being able to review it again this summer, it's very beneficial to me. Much more comfortable than I was last year, and that's a positive. So.
What does Latavius bring to this offense, and how has it helped have another veteran guy back there with you?
Well, if you've followed Latavius throughout his career, you know what type of football player he is. But I think he brings something special off the field also. He's a guy who's a true pro, a guy you won't hear anything about. He knows how to carry himself, and he knows, that at the end of the day, his job is to represent the organization that he's playing for.
As far as Sean told us that he went and met with your agent in the Bahamas and it was important to keep you, the fact that you had met with your hometown team, Miami, how much did it mean that the Saints were working hard to keep you as part of the decision process?
Well, it meant a lot, and I was glad that Sean and my agent were able to meet. It just so happened they were on vacation at the same time, but it was just very important for me to be back here. There were opportunities, but the biggest opportunity for me right now is being in New Orleans, and I'm looking forward to maximizing each and every day of training camp. It's a time of year where you get to hone in on the little things that'll make you great come November, December. So right now, my primary focus is just on being the best teammate that I can be, being the best man that I can be in the locker room as well.
How's your rapport with Drew? How's your rapport with Drew?
It's pretty cool. Drew, he's a great guy. He's arguably one of the best guys to play this game, and I'm honored to be in the same position room as him. Have my locker next to his locker. So he's a guy who I can lean on for any little advice, whether it's football related or just personal life related. So having a guy like him on this team, there's a reason why this team has had so much success in the past, and it's just he's able to connect with all the guys in the room, and he's very beneficial. We can all lean on him.
Has he ever bounced anything off of you? I mean, you have experience in this league. Has he ever picked your brain?
Yeah, we talk about certain things. Once the season get here, maybe it could have been some things we did in Minnesota or some things that I may see. But he's a guy, he's one of those program computers that who doesn't forget anything. He still remembers plays from 2003 and 2004, so that's very impressive to be in the same room with a guy who can retain that much information and knowledge.
Do you have that kind of recall too?
Somewhat, but I'm pretty sure it's not as sharp as his recall.
Teddy, your agent and Sean happen to be at the same resort, or they met up with each other? How did that come about?
I can't recall. I just know they were both in the Bahamas at the same time, and
Took a boat to see each other or something?
I don't even know, man.
Teddy, from a media standpoint, I know none of us are like, how healthy does he look? Like, nobody's monitoring you that way. Is it the same for you? Is this the first off season where that's almost been a non-issue completely?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a relief for me, I guess. Not having to worry about people having questions or anything like that. I mean, I felt great last year, but of course, it was my first full season back. But just being able to just focus on football, not having to worry about the other things, coming into play and trying to mess with your focus is very relieving for me.